Hello family, welcome to another beautiful edition of Annie Otter's vlog. If today's your first day watching me, you are in the right place. So sit down and let's roll. But if you're a returning friend, well wish a follower, subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and sticking with me all this while. I really love and appreciate you. Please do not forget to share, like, and comment on my videos because this is going to help me and make me do more and more. Alright guys, so in today's edition, I am going to be weighing into this Yul Edochie's saga, polygamy, second wife, baby mama, colleague, whatever the case may be, but I'm just going to weigh in my own opinion in all of these things. So in about 3 days ago, you went into his Instagram page, verified page, to show us his son by name Star Dike Monachimso Yul Edochie. So this little boy, probably about 6-7 months right now. So last year there was a rumor out there that Yul has impregnated one of his colleagues, and we thought it was all rumor, just like it happens every now and then. But little did we know that this is actually true. So as we had that this lover was about to expose him, so when he had a hint, he quickly came online on his Instagram to show us the baby, laughing and holding the baby and praising himself and other things going on, and even calling the mother of the baby, who is Judy Austin, his second wife. But what went wrong? All this woman you have been praising all this time, what went wrong? Not only that you cheated on her, you made a baby out of it. You didn't know there was protection if you have to cheat. I'm not saying that cheating is right though, but if you have to cheat, you didn't think about using protection. Then you cheated and made a baby. Then you ended up marrying the woman. Come on. And the rumor out there says that the woman has two other kids from previous relationship. I don't know if she was married earlier or she just had them the way she just had this one. And the rumor out there says that Yul is taking care of these two kids as well. The kids are innocent though, don't get me wrong. But so again, I have been like brainstorming, trying to figure out what made Yul to go into this. I couldn't pinpoint it because Mary has 3 boys and a girl. As an African man or Igbo man per se, they prefer boys over girls. But Mary has 3 boys. Still, Yul went out to make more babies out there. So if you look at the ages of the children May had for Yul, the first 3, that's the girl and the 2 boys, were a little older, a little grown. Then they had the younger one, Victory. So does it mean that you wanted more children and Mary couldn't give? So let's look into other aspects of polygamy. What drives men to having a second wife? God never supports polygamy. The Bible never supports polygamy. Christianity never supports polygamy. So if you go into Bible, you go back to Genesis chapter 2, verse 24. It said, therefore, a man shall leave his father and his mother and hold fast to his wife, and they shall become wife. A man, his wife, one wife, not wives, one wife, a man, and they will cling together. And if you go to 1 Corinthians chapter 7 verse 2, it says, but because of the temptations of sexual immorality, each man, that's one man, shall have his own wife, just one wife for each man, and each woman her own husband. So one man, one woman, one husband, one wife. That's the way the Bible urges us to hold it. Then if you go to Proverbs chapter 18 verse 22, it said, he who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. He, that's one, who finds a wife, one, finds a good thing. Okay? Then if you go to Ephesians 5:33, say, however, let each one of you love his wife, one wife, as himself, and let the wife see that she respects her husband. Okay? The Bible is also telling us one man, one woman, one husband, one wife. So where is this polygamous enthusiasm? Where does it come from? And why? So let's look at the reasons why men marry more than one wife. Okay? So in no particular order, I would say lack of contentment with one. Okay? So if one is not enough, in most cases, two won't be enough. Three won't be enough. You'll be going and changing or keeping all of them at the same time. So when I say lack of contentment, it can be in so many aspects of relationship. When I can say something like physical appearance or attraction, maybe the woman after having kids doesn't take care of herself anymore, have gained some weight, doesn't clean up anymore, doesn't make up anymore, doesn't care. You know, she let herself loose. So this man will become uncontented with this woman. Then another thing is sexual satisfaction or pleasure. You know, sometimes just like Yul and the wife Mary started in the university, probably the sexual intimacy or relationship was very hyped, and they were on and on and on in that energy. And now maybe things have slowed down. The woman has a lot to do with the kids and other things going on, and this is no longer her priority. And the man wants more. Okay, the man is not satisfied. They will start looking outside. Then another one is intellectual abilities. Sometimes you marry a woman that you don't know her mental capacity, and you are there with this woman, you find out that you cannot have any reasonable conversation. This woman have no addition, has no contribution to the table in terms of planning, in terms of how to run the family, in terms of how to make money, in terms of how to take care of the kids, in terms of how to cook. You will find out that this woman's ability is zero. Sometimes that will be a turn off for the man, and the man will start looking outside for a woman who will complete what is lacking in this woman. Instead of working with the woman, the man will decide to look outside for a replacement or addition. Then another one is financial support, you know, economic resources. Some women call themselves housewives. I'm not disputing about that. If that is okay between you and your spouse, that's fine. But from all indications, Yul Edochie's wife is a housewife. And this Judy Austin is an actress. So Judy and Yul Edochie have acted in so many movies, you know, where this woman is acting a local wife or a local chick or a local girl to Yul Edochie. So when this is happening, this woman is making money. Why the wife at home is sitting at home asking, give me, give me, give me, I need, I want. And maybe the man becomes turned off by those, give me of a thing. Or maybe when this man goes to work and comes back, the woman will start talking. You took a long time. You took this picture with your colleague. I don't like this. I don't like that. The woman becomes nagging wife or complainer. Then the man will start drifting away. And this woman have no financial support to the family, no economic resource to the family. Instead of that, the woman is spending and lavishing and doing all kind of things. So I always encourage women, no matter how little of an income, have something. I have read a lot of comments online where women are saying, oh, make she divorce. Divorce to where? This woman have no income. If this woman divorces you, that would be disastrous for her and her kids. She has zero income to the best of my knowledge. If I'm wrong, please let me know. Okay? So again, women, make sure you have something. And again, I will also advise every woman, if your husband have not married you in the court system, whatever country you're living in, go and have your marriage documented in the court of law. This will remove all this nonsense of second wife, this and this and that. Yeah, again, the man might cheat, have a child out there, but the man will never marry that wife, that second wife, unless you give them the opportunity by you leaving. But otherwise, that person will stay out of your marriage, but remain a side chick if that person desires. So if your marriage is not done in court, please go in there. I heard that it takes about maybe 20,000 naira to have your marriage documented, registered in the court of law. Go and do that as soon as possible to avoid this nonsense of second wife, third wife, or whatever. Go and have your marriage registered in the court of law. Another reason why men get second wife or third or fourth wives is because they want the first wife to leave. They don't like them anymore. The love is cold. So in other words, to push them out, they will go and marry somebody else. That means if this hurts her, then she can leave. She can totally live on her own. Instead of the man divorcing them, they will create a situation that will make them leave. Okay? So again, this is impending divorce. But the man don't want to be the one that will initiate it. But he will marry a second wife, and this one will get angry and leave. Then another thing is boredom. Yeah. This man needs companionship, needs somebody to play with, joke with, laugh with, tell stories with, and this woman has no change, no new development, no suggestion on family welfare. This woman is so bored, and there's nothing. You're sitting beside her, it's just everybody just on your own. No laughing, no talking, no massage, no touching, no hugging, no kissing. She is just bored. And the man have fun outside and comes home and nothing is going on at home. This man will be like, okay, no, this is not it. I have to have another woman that will make me happy. Then another one is the man's ego satisfaction. Just like Yul is telling himself, I'm dike, ebube dike, whatever, all those things, odogu. Because he thinks having two wives completes him, makes him on top of the world. That's ego. This is like self-validation, and it doesn't lead anybody to anywhere. Another one is reproduction. In some cases where the woman is having difficulties having children, the man would like to take up a second wife who will produce. But in this situation, you have 3 boys from Mary and a girl. So they have 4 kids. So you has no reason in terms of children for marrying a second wife. No, there's no reason here because Mary has 4 children. Another one is hypersexuality. Yeah. So if the man wants to be in the bed, in the other room every now and then, and this woman is tired, this woman don't want it that way, this woman is giving excuses, she's sick, she's having headache, this and that, and this man wants to hump at all time. This will make this man to start looking outside, looking for a woman who is sexually hyperactive like him, so that they will be hitting it at all time. Okay? So again, this will be another reason why the man will look for a second wife. Then another one is immaturity. Yes, I strongly believe that men that do all this nonsense are so immature. They are childish, they are senseless, they are just not there yet. Because every matured man that has 4 children, 1 in the university, shouldn't be thinking about going back to diapers in the name of a second wife. No. Even if the man have made a mistake of making that baby, the baby is a blessing, yes. But again, making the mother a second wife creates more and more problem. It would have been better for you to take care of this boy from a distance. Then again, on the other side of it, I believe some Igbo cultures is like, if you didn't pay the bride price of the mother, you cannot take that child. And for this child being a boy, so now Yul is thinking, my son cannot be illegitimate. My blood cannot be illegitimate. So he went ahead and paid the bride price, did the marital rights, and married the mother. Then after that, let her go. Let her go. If that's the case, let her go so that you maintain your real family. That's my own take on that though. Then another thing is to get a revenge. Yes, some men do that to hurt the wife. Maybe the wife did something that really pissed them off, that's something that really made them mad. They'll be like, okay, I'm going to hurt her back. Then they will go ahead and take up a second wife, just like Mary is hurting now. We don't know if that's a revenge from you, because no woman is going to be happy after having 4 kids for a man. You started in the university, through thin and thin, through everything. When there was no dime in the pocket, you were there supporting and managing. All of a sudden, the man that have been professing love to you off and on turns around and takes in a second wife. Who wouldn't be hurt? Who wouldn't be pained? Come on, guys. It's a terrible thing that this guy did. I don't know where his mentality is. Our African people will say, oh, it's voodoo, oh, it's charm. Judy Austin is wearing these slippers. Whenever she wears that slipper, she will trap a man. Why was she still single till now? She's a grown woman. She's a huge grown woman. Why was she still single? She has 2 kids. Where was the slippers? Where was her charm? Where was her voodoo all this time? It didn't work. So what are the problems of polygamy? It exploits and commodifies women. Yeah. So in other words, a man that marries 2 wives, sometimes those women don't mean much to him, because this one is trying to win his love, this one is trying to win his love. He is the king sitting there looking at women fighting for his love and attention. It makes women look like if they are his slave, his commodities, people she have to exploit for competition's sake. Then another thing, polygamy is institutionalized adultery. The first wife is the one who is not committing adultery. The second wife is committing adultery. The man is committing adultery. That's what the Bible said, and that's biblical standard. So only the first wife is recognized as the wife. The rest of the women or wives or whoever are all adulteresses. So as long as they are married to that man, they are committing adultery. Number 3, polygamy kills intimacy between husband and wife. So the awareness of the first wife listening to the other people doing the thing or imagining they are doing the thing, it kills the intimacy. The way the person should have expressed herself with her husband, the person holds back because now she's sharing. And now she's sharing, she don't know what the other woman is bringing into the marriage or what the man is giving to both of them. It can be STD. It can be any type of thing going on. So it makes the first wife to hold back. She cannot express herself as she would have expressed if she was the only wife. So even the trust, she can't discuss details with the man because the man might go back and tell the other woman. The togetherness, the financial issues. This wife will make her money and keep for herself and her kids. If it was only one wife, they will put money together, share together, plan together, build together. But once there are 2 wives, 2 or more wives, no. Every woman holds onto their own finances. Then another thing, polygamy causes jealousy among the wives and children. So emotionally it's draining, it's damaging, spiritually it's hurtful. The jealousy can even lead to people deleting each other, hurting each other, destroying destinies. It creates unhealthy competition. It creates unhappiness. A lot goes on with polygamy. If you haven't been involved in polygamy or had a close contact with people who are involved in polygamy, you will not understand the details of what I'm telling you. I'm a living witness. I'm a living witness. Then another thing, polygamy increases heart diseases to men. That's why people say men die before women, men die before women. It's all these issues. Men don't stick to one wife. They commit all this problem here and there and they bring it home, or they commit to this and that. That's why men die earlier than women. Not in all cases though. But they get themselves all worked up, trying to satisfy this one, both financially, sexually, emotionally, and everything. Before you know it, the man will just start developing heart diseases because of stress and other things that resurrected or that came out of polygamous relationship. Whether you married them, or you dating them, or you side chicking them, or you keep them in the family, or anything else. All these things will increase the chances of men having or developing heart diseases. So, dear men, stick to one woman. Stick to one woman. I know there are women that need to stick to one man too, but in all universal things going on today, dear men, stick to one wife and make your life better so that you can live longer peacefully. Dividing your attention everywhere doesn't solve any problem, but creates more and more problems. Okay? From all indication, polygamy these days are so unacceptable. And I don't encourage or even want to discuss with anybody who is involved in this kind of act. It's dirty, it's nasty, it's unacceptable. Please stick to one wife. Stick to your wife and plan your life better. Thank you so much for watching another beautiful edition of Annie Author's channel. I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Please comment, share, and give me thumbs up on my video. I love you. Bye, guys. Bye.